this is Lady Boulay, and welcome back to Black American Lineage. Thank you for your support. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. Thank you for your comments, and thank you for your likes and thumbs up. Thank you for what you do to support the channel. Well, it seems like the House of Representatives of the United States Congress has come up with something to distract Black Americans away from reparations talk. So I saw this and I just had to laugh. It says the House of Representatives fight for freedmen tribal rights. So I'm going to go into it so you'll see what I mean. U.S. House members back freedmen fight for Muscogee Creek Nation membership. So these freedmen or African Americans who are fighting for their rights in the Creek Indian Nation. They're fighting for membership there because they lived among those people. 13 U.S. House members are jumping in a fight to help Black descendants of enslaved people once owned by members of the Muscogee Creek Nation get full tribal membership. The big picture. Muscogee Nation Freedmen are the latest group to seek full tribal membership amid a racial reckoning among indigenous tribes that sometimes clashes with tribal sovereignty. See, they don't want to give these Black people tribal membership because they don't want to share their resources and the money that they're getting from the government with these Black people. U.S. Representative Maxine Waters, Democrat California, led an effort earlier this month seeking permission to file an amicus brief in tribal court supporting Muscogee Creek Nation Freedmen. They're criticizing her for not doing anything towards reparations, so she's going to jump up and do this, I guess, to make it seem like she's doing something. And really, you can walk and chew gum at the same time. So it would be good if she could do something about reparations and help these freedmen to get their tribal membership so they can get those resources too. The 13 House representatives believe the tribe is wrongly using a 1941 letter from the solicitor of the Interior Department that concluded Creek freedmen can be excluded from tribal membership, the filing says. Well, in 1941, anything that came out of Washington was going to be something that was going to exclude Black people from something. According to the filing, excluding them from membership would violate an 1866 treaty signed by the tribe with the United States government, which gives tribal citizenship to Creek freedmen. Muscogee Creek Nation Court denied the amicus brief, but a lawyer representing Creek freedmen said it showed members of Congress are watching the case. A Muscogee Creek Nation District Court in September ruled in favor of citizenship for 2 freedmen descendants, paving the way for other descendants to seek citizenship. So the government gave them right to citizenship in 1866 with tribal approval. But in 1941, they took it back. I have no idea what could have been going on at the Department of Interior in 1941. But that's when they decided they were just going to take the freedmen's right to tribal membership away. Ronald Grayson and Jeffrey Kennedy had sued the tribe's citizenship board for denying their applications. Following the ruling, the tribe's Supreme Court issued a stay of enforcement of the district court after an appeal from the tribe. Freedmen descendants say the tribe's Treaty of 1866 provides proof that descendants on the Creek freedmen roll are eligible for tribal citizenship. It's part of a decade-long fight among the freedmen descendants. So they're fighting for membership because they want to get what resources I guess they feel like they're entitled to, and they should. In a statement, Muscogee Creek Nation Attorney General Jerry Weisner said the federally approved Muscogee Creek Constitution makes no provision to extend citizenship to anyone who is not Muscogee Creek by blood. They don't even have a way of checking any blood relations in those Indian tribes, as I have been told. There's no specific DNA test to determine your Native American ancestry. Most of the tribes don't even accept a DNA test. Because you know why? Because when they do the test, what's going to come up is Scottish, Irish, Spanish, English. It's not going to be even any specific tribe because they don't even know how to do that. So they just want to go with how long you have been in the tribe and whatever made up customs they have. You can get in the tribe as long as you're not black. If you're black, then they come up with all kinds of excuses and passing laws and things to keep you out, like America does. When they do these tests with African Americans, now they can tell you what tribe you most likely came from. The Native people don't have that because the bottom line of it is they're all mixed up. Most of them are just $5 Indians. The Muscogee Creek Nation has a diverse citizenry with a wide array of heritages, including African American, Spanish, Scottish, and many more. See? But whatever else they may be, they qualify for citizenship because they are Muscogee by blood. Yeah, because they've been intermixing for the last 100 years, but there is no ancient tribe. They all mixed in. And before somebody comes on here disputing me, that is what they say. There is no blood test to establish indigenous DNA. It goes by culture and how you identify, and if you've been in the tribe for the last 50 or 75 years. Okay, let's move on. Wisner said the matter before the Muscogee Creek Supreme Court is a straightforward administrative case, and a lower court was wrong to extend membership to Creek Freedmen. The Muscogee Creek Freedmen case highlights ongoing conflicts between centuries-old treaties which the U.S. has violated repeatedly and tribes' rights to determine who can be members. See, they're just making up stuff. Whoever is white mostly, that's who can be a member. But if you're black, you can't be a member. But we've already established that those black people who were here before the white people already came owned land, and they reclassified them as African. I don't think they really want to open that can of worms. I don't think these indigenous people who are running these tribes want to open that can of worms. Because if they do, it's a deep hole. But if they go down that deep hole, it's a good chance that these freedmen will win. Oral arguments in the tribe's Supreme Court are scheduled in July. They better leave these black people alone because these black people are going to start dragging them into court and doing DNA tests and finding out that most of them are $5 Indians from Ireland and Scotland and England and places like that. So let them keep it up, and I'm here for it. I really want to see it. I want to see how it's going to go down. But anyway, members of the House of Representatives are getting in the fight and trying to assist these freedmen, as they should. But they shouldn't try to use this to dodge fighting for our reparations who are not freedmen from the Muscogee or the Cherokee or whatever tribe. But anyway, this is an interesting fight, and I'm eager to see how it's going to turn out. Okay, y'all, thank you for listening. Subscribe to the channel, give me a thumbs up, leave a comment, share the video, and as always, have a great day.